Ivan Kilgore, who is currently an activist. He's been an activist a long time. He is incarcerated. We're sharing his message from inside the walls. Please give your attention to the mic and to the speakers to hear Ivan's message.
My name is Ivan Kilgore. I am an incarcerated activist and founder of the United Black Family Scholarship Foundation. For the past 19 years, I have been fighting on behalf of the underdog. It is with great humility that I have accepted an invite on behalf of the People Without Borders organization and Critical Resistance to address many of the challenges we face today as we march and celebrate the International's Workaday and May Day March. As I write this, I reflect on the various systematic forms of oppression and state-sanctioned violence we face on a daily in our efforts to rid the world of those oppressive structures that work tirelessly to limit us in our capacity as human beings. Today, we must march in solidarity to bring about an end to such forces. Today, we march in the spirit and for the countless children, women, and men whose voices have been silenced by police bullets, prisons, and the various forms of discrimination. For them, we shout a hooroo. As we stand together, let us reflect on these forces that operate to commodify our labor on both sides of the fence as we reclaim our dignity as human beings. No longer shall we accept the notion we are surplus, to be hidden, marginalized, or murdered behind death fences or the doors of factories in our motherlands. And while it may seem our victories are few, in the hearts and minds of our collective, they stand in magnitude as we shall continue to place one foot in front of the other, marching to Jubilee. As my late father was often quoted to say, there is no step too high for a stepper. So let us step. Let us step over the walls built around our communities, our minds, our hearts, and our nation so that we may continue to tear them down, one brick at a time, one policy at a time, and one soul at a time until we free ourselves of these prisons.
These commentaries are recorded by Noel Hanrahan of Prison Radio.
Give it up again for Ivan. And shout out to all of our activists and community members, our brothers, sisters, and siblings who are incarcerated and held behind these high walls. We see you, you're here with us, and we will fight for you to be free with us.
Hey, which band?
We know when we fight for freedom, we don't leave our warriors behind bars, right?